Hi everyone, welcome to Yoga Passion. Yoga Passion promotes love, happiness, and compassion. Yoga is an excellent practice for self-care and mindfulness. Let's get started with our warm-up. We'll take a cross-legged seated position. Relax your knees. Join your thumb and your index finger. Rest your hands on your knees with your palms facing up. Lengthen your spine, relax your shoulders. Open up your chest and lightly lift your chin to keep your head in line with your spine. We'll take a few moments to clear our mind and rest our body. Find comfort in your space. Find comfort in your posture. Make any necessary adjustments. Connect to your breathing. Feel every breath nourish you. Let go of everything that doesn't serve you. Unwanted energies, negativity, toxicity. Make space to receive an abundance of peace, love, and joy. Stay connected to your breathing throughout your whole yoga session. And now that our mind is clear and our body is calm, we'll start our warm-up. Breathe in. And breathe out, twist your body to the right. Look all the way back. Open up your chest and stretch. Release, come back to center, breathe in. Breathe out, twist to the left, look all the way back. Open up your chest and stretch. Release, come back to center. We're just going to find our way on our hands and knees, shoulder width apart. Breathe out in cat pose. Breathe in cow pose. Press your belly towards your mat. Push out your hips, lift your chin. Breathe out in cat. Pull in your hips. Pull in your belly. Round your back and tuck in your chin. Separate your shoulder blades. Breathe in cow pose. And breathe out. We'll do this 2 more times. Breathe in. And breathe out. And breathe in. And release. In a neutral position, curling your toes and up and down dog. Adjust the distance between your hands and your feet. Find comfort in your posture. Bend, unbend your knees. Feel a stretch in your calves. Feel a really nice stretch in your calves. Just a little longer. Come back to stability, shift your weight forward, and breathe out all the way back. Deepen in your down dog. Release, walk your feet in between your hands. So here, your knees might bend a little bit. Lock your feet in between your hands. Let your head fall, hug your knees. Release. Come back in the down dog position. We'll do the opposite. So you want to crawl your hands in between your feet, like this. And just let your head fall like a weight. Here at any moment, If you feel a head rush, bend your knees and roll out of your posture, okay? To prevent your head from spinning. Grab onto your elbows. Breathe in, shift to the left. Release, come to center, breathe in. And breathe out to the right. Release to center, breathe in, breathe out to the left. And release to center. Come to the right. Release to center. And left. And come back. And we'll do this one more time. To the left. Center. And to the right. And release. So just release here your hands, let your hands fall. So if you're able to place your hands on the top of your foot, you might want to widen your stance a little bit, or you can just stay in this position. So here, bend your knees, and you'll come down in a garland pose. Nice and slowly to prevent a head rush. So here, as you're going down, naturally you might end up on your tippy toes like this, which is normal. Come back up, extend your legs. Bend, come back down. So moving at your own rhythm. Do this 4 to 8 times. And come back down. This is great to increase mobility and flexibility. This creates more possibilities in your practice and in your everyday life. And up and down and up and down. And here we're just going to stay in this position, and we're going to get into a garland pose. So you want to maybe put your feet at 45 like this. If you want, you can also sit on a block. If you need a little bit of support, you could sit on a block like this. Open up. Bring your elbows on the inside, your hands together in front of your heart, and we'll get into a really nice garland pose. Lower your shoulders. Make sure your back is nice and straight. If you're able to remove your block, you can go right ahead. Stay in position. And you can hang on to your garland pose during the break, and I'll be right back with our second segment. Hi everyone, welcome back to Yoga Passion. We're in our second segment and we're going to be practicing the chair pose. So we're just going to turn over to the side, place your feet parallel, shoulder width apart, and we're just going to distribute our weight mostly on our heels and the outside of our feet, okay? So relax your knees, bring your pelvis forward, engage your abs, lower your shoulders, and bring your hands together in front of your heart. Breathe in, breathe out, and on the next inhale, we'll get into our chair pose. So breathe in, get into your chair pose. So we're gonna adjust our posture. We're gonna start from our feet and we're gonna work our way up. So feel being nice and grounded in your mat. Bend your knees, sink into your chair, push out your hips, engage your abs, lower your shoulders, your back is nice and straight. Extend your arms over your head with your palms facing each other. And keep your head in line with your spine. So you're just looking down here at your mat, like this. Hold your position and make any necessary adjustments. When you stay in your posture, you can feel your thighs burning. Hold on to your chair pose. Breathe in and breathe out. We'll take one more breath and release. We'll take a resting breath. Breathe out. One more resting breath. And breathe out. So on the next inhale, we'll get back into our chair pose. Breathe in up. Back into our chair pose. And again, we're just going to adjust our posture. Distribute your weight evenly, mostly on your heels and the outside of your feet. Sink into your chair. Push out your hips. Engage your abs, lower your shoulders, extend your arms over your head. Hold on to your chair pose. So here, there's a tendency of bending your elbows and your arms come down. So you want to remember to extend your arms and up. You can feel it in your shoulders and your thighs. And breathe. So you can feel your thighs burning. One more breath, breathe in and breathe out. We'll take 2 resting breaths. Breathe in nice and slow and breathe out. One more. Breathe in, we'll get back into our chair pose and up. Hold your position. So here we're gonna add a movement. So adjust your chair, really nice position, and bring your chest to your thighs. So swing your arms up your back, chest to your thighs, and back up into your chair pose. Keep your knees bent. And breathe in up. We'll do this 4 times. And breathe in up. And one more. And up and release. 2 resting breaths. Breathe in. And breathe out. One more up. So you can feel your heart rate increasing. We'll do this one more time. Breathe in up in your chair pose. So here again, bring your chest to your thighs. Breathe out. And breathe in up. And breathe out. And breathe in up. And breathe out and swing and up and one more and up. Just going to turn to the front. Breathe in, take 2 nice resting breaths. Bring our segment together. And one more. And that was it for our chair segment. We're just going to take a little break, and I'm going to be back with our 3rd segment. Hi everyone, welcome back to Yoga Passion. Thank you for joining me again. We're in our last segment. It's going to be great for overall strength and cardio. So we'll get right into it. We'll find our way on our hands and knees. Shoulder width apart. We're just going to take a moment to center ourselves before we get into our segment. So breathe out in cat pose. Breathe in cow pose. Breathe out in cat. And breathe in cow pose. And release. So to get into our segment, we're going to start on our hands and knees, and we're just going to bring our right knee to our right elbow like this. So breathe in, shift your weight forward, and bring your right knee to your right elbow, and come back. Breathe in left, shift your weight forward, left knee to your left elbow, and come back. Keep moving, right, and back. Left, shift your weight forward, and back. So here, moving at your own rhythm, you find your own pace, and come back. So here you can feel it in your obliques, and up, and back, and right, and left. We'll do this 4 to 8 times on each side, and come back, and right. Just a few more, and release. We'll get into an extended child's pose. Take a rest. And come back. So you can do this variation again if you like, or we can take it a little bit deeper. Curl in your toes and up in down dog. Adjust the distance between your hands and your feet like this. Bend, unbend your knees. Feel a stretch in your calves. And release. Shift your weight forward and breathe out all the way back. And down dog, up and back. So here again, we're going to do the same thing, just that we're going to do it on our hands and feet. So you want to bring your right knee to your right elbow. So here, shift your weight forward and up and back. Shift your weight forward, left knee to your left elbow and back. Right and back. Left. So here again, moving at your own rhythm. You can take it nice and slow, or you can pick up the pace a little bit. And again, you can feel it in your obliques. At any moment, if you feel discomfort or a head rush, come back on your knees, extended child's pose, and take a little break. Keep going. You can feel the intensity increasing in your upper body. Breathe in up and breathe out. And up and back. And release. On your knees. We're going to take a little break. You can separate your knees a little bit. You can also place the block at the height that you want. Observe your heart rate. Observe your breathing. And allow your heart rate and your breathing to come back to a regular rhythm. Just bring back the block here. So we're just going to get back into our down dog position. So here you can do the same variation as we did in the beginning on your knees, or you can continue here on your hands and your feet. So we're just going to do another little round, and right and left. Just a few to finish off our segment. And right and left. And we'll do 2 more. And release. Extended child's pose. Roll out of extended child's pose. Breathe in, extend your arms over your head. And breathe out, bring your hands and your head down. And rest. Nice and slow and stretch. And push forward. Take your time. There's no rush. Over your head. And release. We'll take our initial cross-legged seated position. And feel all your thoughts coming back in the right order. Filtering out all unnecessary thoughts. Feel being in perfect alignment with your dreams. Feel being in perfect alignment with the universe. And we'll send good intentions to all the people and the elements of the universe. We'll send peace, love, and happiness. And we'll take a breath together to close our session. Breathe in. Breathe out, bring your hands and your head down. That was it for another wonderful session of Yoga Passion. Thank you so much for joining me. You could reach me on social media, and remember to express gratitude for everything you already have. See you next time.